Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Albomonte, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it. Okay, we're back in the studio, and we've got a very special Christmas pup.
We're back.
Welcome back, Maggie.
I'm back.
Man,
Girl.
it's nice. Nice to have her back.
For sure. Happy
holidays? Yeah, you too. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all of the things. So you had a wedding. How'd that go?
It was good. I was at the Walden. I was with Chris.
Nice.
I was just assisting that day, but
Cool.
It was good. It was another easy day. The Walden plan's really hard, so it's a breeze. When you go there.
They have a super flow. Easy for vendors, easy for bride and groom.
Exactly. Vendor meal was great. Some solid food.
Nice.
So honestly, no complaints.
Good dance floor?
Great dance floor all night.
Any memorable songs from the night that hit?
The usual, like DJ Got Us Falling in Love was a banger.
Goodness.
Just the standard Fireball, obviously.
Sure. Yeah, we had some clips Chris posted of whatever. It's
Yeah.
pretty sick. You doing your thing with Fireball?
It was fun. Everybody was up there like all night too. It was one of those dance floors that you honestly didn't have to work too hard for.
Sure.
Like, everybody was out there, and they were ready to party. The bridal party was ready to party. Oh man.
Yeah, I got lap pup.
You do?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And they didn't do like big bridal party intros. It was very smooth. It was just bride and groom. There was just like this little honey table at the top, like just the two people. It was nice. And yeah.
Heck yeah. Dude,
But
that's awesome.
yeah, then you were off, and then got a last minute.
Literally, I got a text at 2:30 from one of our DJs saying, "Hey, a friend of mine from work, he needs a DJ for like a last minute birthday party.
Okay.
His girl's turning 30 and wants to surprise her with a DJ. Can you do it?" I was like, "Let me reach out to my guys," and all of my guys were, it's holiday plans, like away, busy. It's like, it's Saturday at 2 p.m. Are you available to DJ at 6 p.m.? Everybody said no, but I'm like, I'll do it. I love extra cash.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went out there. Is at this small little venue I'd never been to before called Dazzling Exquisite Banquet Hall.
Where's that?
It's in Griffith on the kind of the main strip there off Broad Street. And just kind of it looks like a old kind of small church chapel that they've converted into like a banquet hall.
Nice.
The couple who owns it were super nice, super sweet. Mm-hmm. And it was probably good 20, 30 people. Just kind of just fun dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was so last minute. They just kind of kept coming up, giving me songs. So I just kept playing the song. So it wasn't really fun to mix, but it was fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
I was amazed at how quickly they it was kind of a bare room. And I got there. I was like, oh, I'm in the right place. I got all set up. And then maybe like 6 or 7 women showed up. And they just decorated. They decorated.
20 minutes.
Yes.
Get it done, guys.
Yes, they decorated the crap out of it. Looked awesome.
It looked great on the video you posted.
Yeah, and they even had somebody who brought a salsa photo booth. He had some really cool like pink and blue lights. It looked really sweet, and he did printing and stuff. So it was nice. Some cool things. But yeah, it just might remind me. Just last minute gigs are always happening.
Love that.
That would be like our 180th this year that we've done. So
yeah,
that's
that
a huge.
180.
That's the most gigs we've ever done in a year.
That's amazing.
180.
Huge goal.
Insane.
That's awesome.
So
I'm glad to hear it went well, especially like a last minute thing like that. It's like, are there even gonna be dancers? Like, I know you want to surprise them, but like, are they ready to dance too? And it sounds like they at least were.
Yeah. I don't know, songs of the night. It was a lot of kind of like Mexican salsa, cumbia kind of. They did La Chona. That would hit big. And then El Beeper. That song.
The Beeper. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's the other one? Is it El Sonido or something like El Sonida?
I've done Beeper into like Percolator. It's hilarious. It's so good. So good.
But it was fun.
Are you working then after Christmas? Are you working on the 27th or on?
So we have our company party the 27th.
Oh,
we've got 3 weddings on the 28th. I'm off, but I do work the 31st. I'll be back at Walden.
Nice.
So that should be good. Excited
Very
to
nice.
work with them, their team, and yeah, that should be a fun little New Year's one.
How late do you go for the New Year's one?
12:30, I think.
12:30 as well.
So yeah, it's
That's
kind
how
of
late we're going to.
yeah. It's kind of perfect. That's like you get the good. Party. It's not done at midnight, but you get a little bit extra.
A little bit more dancing after. Say your goodbyes.
That's it.
That's nice. Yeah, I really like it there. Easy load in.
Yeah, that makes a big. That's that's what makes my venue's favorite is like it's the load in first.
I agree.
and then it's like how dark can I get it? So like things that affect my job, right? Like setting up, tearing down is easy. You know, and then of course like throwing a great dance floor, making it look awesome in the room, are all things that are important to me. Because they're important, to the success of the night and just how hard my job's going to be.
The lights off definitely helps.
Yes.
Being as dim as I can make them is a huge win.
It's like you're going to be in the middle of a field and it's gravel all surrounded, you know.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's going to be real hard to get stuff out there.
Yeah.
Or it's like in the middle of a forest or
it's
up 11 flights of stairs. There's no elevator.
All up different flights of stairs.
Yeah, that kind of my nightmare scenario is just like very hard to set up, really not good access to clean power. It's going to be bright all night.
There was this one venue I worked where power was just awful. It was this, I can't even remember the
breaker
name.
kept popping kind of thing.
Yes, and I had one similar like that where the breaker kept popping behind me and like during the drop for turn down for what?
Oh no!
It would, and it would shut off, and then I'd be like, "Oh, whatever." Like we'd make a joke out of it, and it was fine. But like super embarrassing. I would have to keep flipping the breaker several times throughout the night.
Oh my gosh!
And then I had another one this year that they didn't have power for a very long time. But they're like, "You can just plug into this one. Like it's fine. All the DJs plug into this. No worries." And it was daisy chained from like a power strip to like a set of strip lights, and then out the back of the set of strip lights was where they wanted me to plug it. Our entire booth setup plugged into that. I think I was sitting around like 114 on the reader. So that was really bad. Nothing happened there, but it was just like that was some shoddy power. I could hear like the volume kind of waver here and there, but it never popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super odd.
That's so crazy. And a lot of people think that like, I mean, power works like anything else. I guess not like power works like power, right? But yeah, you can't just like, let me do 500 feet of extension cable.
Yeah.
No, not a standard, you know.
It will fall off.
It will drop off. You will not have power at the end of that line.
No.
Plugging in a bunch of just standard.
No, you got Christmas lights running that connection. That's just unfortunately not going to happen.
Yeah, we don't have too many things that are like we're real serious about in our contracts with our clients, but that's one of them. I want clean power.
We need one good outlet. The ceremony and reception and the cocktail can run off of battery. We need one good outlet.
With the train going on, Ashley thinks that I should do like little train trivia. And I should pull
my God.
a conductor hat and a whistle, and just, it's time for train trivia.
That would be hilarious. We're gonna have to bring that next time.
Toot toot. It's that favorite time.
It's our time. You guys know what time it is.
Because it'll be random. Some podcasts don't have the train featured, and some do.
Yeah, special edition.
Yeah, clean power. We used to, not have booths, so we used to have a table, and we'd recommend linen to hide the cables, make it look nice. It's a wedding.
Yeah.
To me, those are the basic things that anybody can do if they're looking to be a professional. Is to like have a clean setup. Just it doesn't have to be expensive, but
you don't
just
have to have the booth, but you can have the old setups. Just seriously, tuck your cables.
Yeah.
Make them look clean.
Tape them down.
Get some cable ties. Tie some things together if you need. Like, make it look good.
Yeah.
If you have that many cables.
It's amazing, though, how many places don't have. I mean, just their power is, like, not clean or not good or just breakers. Yeah, they're just really not set up. I mean, sometimes people we found an old, turn-of-the-century barn, and now it's a wedding venue.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. I was working at a castle. There was a castle that I was working at. And I plugged into like 3 or 4 different outlets, and I just had no power. This was like the reception area. Yeah. I was like, where the hell do I plug in? And then I asked the coordinator, and I ended up running it up like the side of a doorway over a ceiling, like across like taping it to a ceiling and taping and like plugging in like top left of the door.
Oh my gosh.
It was awful, but it was the only power that worked.
That's so wild. Yeah, that one doesn't work. That one killed a guy.
That one actually killed a guy.
Like I've been plugging into that all night. Man. Yeah, power issues are a big one.
Sure. What's like the biggest issue you've ever had at a wedding? Like, if you had a board to go out fully at a wedding, or your computer go
I've definitely
out?
had my computer, like the wind took it and shattered it right before introductions, and then rain stormed down on my my board. I've had where I've DJ'd. I think I was with you. We DJ'd. It was a couple. It was a Journeyman. We were outdoors in October. And it was just rain, and they wanted to dance on the back deck.
They're out, we were on the mud first, and then they
Yes.
were like, let's go inside, and they're like, no, let's stay outside, and then we did it on that metal deck.
Yeah, that ended up costing me my board. I had issues with my board after that, and then I sent it in to get fixed and had to pay a whole bunch of money, and then it was still kind of iffy, and but it was a great party. It was a lot of fun.
That was.
But water and electronics don't mix. But that was fun.
No, they do not. I remember
A lot of
like,
rain
moving
themed.
the tent and moving.
Yeah. I think it was a same-sex wedding, and so we did a lot of rain-themed, like, gay songs. I think it was, like, Rain and Men.
Rain on Me.
Rain on Me.
Yeah, I remember that just, like, hitting. It was so good. Doing anything for the holidays? Anything exciting?
Just hanging out, chilling with fam.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Nice. You don't have to travel or anything?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, that's years ago we'd do that, not recently.
Yeah. Do you do both sides of it? Like, do you see your family?
So on Saturday, Ashley went and spent time with her mom, but 2 of our kids were kind of sick, so.
Oh, yeah. You did tell me that.
I stayed home with the kids, and she went and took our middle son, and they had a good time.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I had that last-minute gig, so that was fun.
Had to do it. Exactly. Duty calls, babe. Gotta go.
Dude, yesterday I went and saw at the Chicago Theater, which, by the way, is insane at Christmas time because the Christmas Kindle Market's right there.
Mm-hmm. A lot going on.
And just
Chicago's great this time.
Dude, it's so fun. It's
From there to Navy Pier.
There's holiday cheer is great, but yeah, we went to see. It's an a cappella group from IU.
Okay.
They're in the '90s. They formed in like '98, but they're called Straight No Chaser, and they do a lot of famous stuff. But they went viral in 2007 when they came out with it. They covered the 12 Days of Christmas, but they did it all a cappella. It's so they did a lot of Christmas songs and modern songs and mashups, and it's all men, and they're all like dressed with suits and stuff. And
I really like that.
But it's
I would
all
love to see that.
It's so funny because it's all Gen Xers, and it's like the whole show is Gen X like rabble-rousery. Just, hey guys, who's missing football Sunday? You got dragged to this by your wife. It's that kind of humor. The whole show is like that.
Yeah,
I was dying because I was
hilarious.
just like, oh my. It was like women. These guys sing and dance. Woo!
They do it all.
Oh, it's that kind of a thing where they really.
That sounds like a good time.
It was fun.
That sounds really fun.
It's a little corny.
Yeah, but
a lot of dad jokes.
most acapella is.
Yeah. A lot of dad
But I
jokes.
like it.
But super talented guys. They put on a really good show, and I guess they do it year after year. It's like a big thing. So.
That's awesome.
But we'd never been, so we got tickets and went. And it's crazy that like how much production value goes into that. Like lighting, like you really appreciate it when you go see concerts and shows. You're like, wow, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of lights. That's a lot of cues.
And especially for a Christmas show.
If like
this
12
show's
guys
going to last for a month or less.
12 guys on stage with handheld mics, running around, dancing, singing, moving. And then like, because they're all singing and there's like literally providing the music too with their voices, like that's so important. There's a guy beatboxing, but he had to like they literally have to cue those mics appropriately. He's like, and so you can actually feel that come through. Yeah,
I can't imagine what the sound mixing is like for a show like that. It's very different when it comes to every singer's tone and their range and just like how loud are they belting? Are they letting the mic do the work? Are they doing the work?
Well, and then
There's
whoever's
so much that
singing
goes
lead,
into
like
it.
you have to hear them over the other vocals.
But not too loud.
That's it. So it doesn't drown out. It has to be mixed well. So props off to the guys because
Absolutely.
It was very well mixed. Like you could hear everything. You could see everything. They even got the crowd involved in one. So they had like one section was doing like the bass line. The other one was doing like the snare drum. And the other one was doing
cool.
like the cymbals.
What did you hear the cymbals?
We had bass. Yeah, it was a boom, ba, boom, boom, like that kind of.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of filled in, did the whole song.
That. That's fun.
Yeah. Kind of like a little tutorial of how to do, I don't know, beatboxing, but more like a cappella.
Like now everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody now just be Scatman John and just go Full send on it.
I had to give up football Sunday to go.
Exactly. My favorite day.
The Bears got whomped on by Detroit, so I was like, there's no great loss there.
No loss. You a sports guy? You like watching football?
I enjoy it, but I'm not like I wouldn't call myself a sports guy.
Do you turn it on every Sunday during the season? Like, is that
no?
Okay?
No, I mean, I definitely know how it's played. I definitely know the rules, and like, I'll enjoy and watch it, but I don't.
I like to go.
Yes.
In person. It's much more fun. Drink with some friends, watch a game.
Yeah.
I could do that on my couch too, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, there were seasons when I was into like fantasy football, and then I'd be watching a ton of games.
For sure.
Yeah, just
because then it mattered.
Yeah, at this point in my life, I just it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. The only game I watch every year is the Super Bowl. And it's because I download or my dad sends me a code for like a new gambling app that's come out every year. And it's like, if you add $50, you'll get a free $50.
Oh, yeah.
So then I just do the free $50 bet on one team. And then I do like my $50 bet on the team that I think is going to win. So either way, you're cashing out like $50 or $40 depending on the win.
Nice.
But every Super Bowl I do this.
And they've all ended in ties, and you've lost completely.
Every single time. Yes. I can't believe it.
It's a tie. Sorry,
it's a tie.
guys.
Sorry. Everybody loses.
This one's going to the bookies.
Yeah, so that's what I do. That's my football tradition.
Nice. I've never bet on the Super Bowl. I should.
It's just one of those stupid apps where you get like a free $100 for this. There was one like the first year I did it. If you bet $5 anywhere, you got a free $100 in bets, but they broke it up like $5 $20 free bets. So like you can't pull it out until you win again.
Sure.
But like you just put them all in the Super Bowl, and we hit. My mom ended up putting that Super Bowl on one of her free $20 bets. There was a disgusting odds one, like a bet.
Did you put it on that one and it hit?
Yes, because it was like for a wide receiver to throw a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Like
there was a lateral
happen.
pass to a wide receiver, and he threw it to a running back for a touchdown, and it happened. Wow. And she won like $700 off of this free $20 bet. It was hilarious.
They call that flea flicker play, whatever. Or they switch out the QB. Yeah.
That was so good. I just could not believe it. Could not believe that.
That's insane.
So I recommend it. Get the maps. I don't encourage gambling, but sometimes I do.
Because New Year's Eve, it just always feels like a letdown. It's just always like a lot of built-up energy that are like,
Yeah. It's kind of how I'm feeling about Christmas this year, too. And I'm definitely the outlier.
You having a blue Christmas?
I'm having a blue Christmas, man.
Sorry, man.
That's okay. It happens. People go through that. But it's crazy to see, like, from the outside as someone who loved Christmas forever. Like, maybe not loved Christmas, but I was always a fan. Like, I really am not feeling festive this year. And if I see someone, like, feeling super festive, I'm like, oh, fuck that guy.
Grinch him.
I'm Grinching hard this year. And I'm trying not to, but that's just how it is this year.
Yeah, sometimes I think it's okay to just kind of...
I want to steal everybody's presents. And I want to do the whole thing. I'm already full sending on
You've got the pup, the dog to help you.
Exactly. I've got the beagle.
The sleigh. Yeah.
We need to do it. You with me?
You're wearing green.
I am the Grinch.
It's too good. It's too good.
Yeah. What's your favorite holiday?
4th of July.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, Christmas is fun. I always enjoy it, but yeah, it always seems like a letdown too. And same with New Year's. I love New Year's, but the excitement in the air, the fun of like, we're staying out late. Now I'm just kind of like, I like to get to bed early.
I'm going to bed at 10 o'clock.
I want to get an early start on the day the next day.
I'm going to go to bed at 10. I'll wake up at 11:30, and then I'll do the whole New Year's bit, and then we're going back to bed. Take a quick hour and a half nap, and then I'm going back to bed.
Little girl.
She's coming with. You're coming to the wedding. That'd be interesting. Bring your dog to work day to a wedding.
Yeah.
She'd hate it.
Any surprises? I know they were doing those year in review on like Spotify or like year in review, just all kinds of things. Have you any surprises or anything that you're like, whoa?
Honestly, mine were so skewed, and I'm kind of shitty about it because I listen to like sleep songs or like rain or like this or that in my sleep. And
Elemental, yeah.
And it's like a 2-minute thing that I put on a loop, and I'll listen to it 170 times in a night. So, of course, those are my top 5 things that I've ever listened to this year. I listened to this one Rain song like 796 times. That's crazy.
You get like a special thing from the artist, like a
yeah, you were the top listener.
He's gonna be in town. He wants to hang out.
Guy who made all these Rain sounds.
He's not on tour. He just you really love his stuff. So.
But no, I didn't get anything like that. Really, besides like I was in the top 5% of this one artist named Sia Gray. I think she's great. She's got some like instrument or like experimental type music that I like.
Nice.
But that's really it. How about you? I saw that Post Malone thing, but what was that?
Oh, it just somehow he ends up on our stuff. I don't.
Top 500 listeners, I believe, though. Like you were in his top 500.
I blame Chris on that one. Chris loves his Post Malone. I'm not a. Post is fine, but yeah, I think he just ended up on our stuff a lot.
For sure.
Yeah, because we DJ and we use that account, like it ends up with a lot of the random stuff on there. But
yeah,
I mostly listen to podcasts when I'm falling asleep. Listen to like lo-fi beats when I'm chilling at home. And then, like anything and everything. I just listen to music constantly. So
that's it too. I just feel like I always have music playing. Not a silence guy. I'm a music guy.
I don't know. Looking forward, I think it's gonna be a good year. We just hired a new guy, so I think he'll really fit out.
Oh yeah, how'd that go? I
yeah.
didn't meant to ask about that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be good. I know his family. Dave recommended him. Dave interviewed him. I think it's gonna be good.
Great. I'm excited to meet him.
In and
we'll have to have him on the podcast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Talk about his experience and just what we're looking forward to next year.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Cool.
I don't have too much else. We can kind of call it an early one and wish everybody a happy holiday. Merry Christmas.
I think I'm good. I think it was just a nice holiday episode, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Happy holidays.
Thanks for listening and have a safe, wonderful holiday.
Merry Christmas.